Good morning, everyone. The reflection in the upper room for Wednesday, August 6th is based on Deuteronomy 31, verses 1 through 8, and in particular, verse 8, the last verse of this section. Moses went on and addressed these words to all Israel. He said, I'm 120 years old today. I can't get about as I used to, and God told me, you're not going to cross this Jordan River. God, your God, will cross the river ahead of you and destroy the nations in your path so that you may dispossess them. And Joshua will cross the river before you, as God said he would. God will give the nations the same treatment he gave the kings of the Amorites, Sihon and Og, and their lands. He'll destroy them. God will hand the nations over to you, and you'll treat them exactly as I commanded you. Be strong. Take courage. Don't be intimidated. Don't give them a second thought, because God, your God, is striding ahead of you. He's right there with you. He won't let you down. He won't leave you. Then Moses summoned Joshua, and he said to Joshua, with all Israel watching, be strong. Take courage. You will enter the land with this people, this land that God promised their ancestors that he'd give them. You will make them the proud possessors of it. God is striding ahead of you. He's right there with you. He won't let you down. He won't leave you. Don't be intimidated. Don't worry. I just love that. Moses is an encourager, and he encourages Joshua with the Spirit of God on him, because God is an encourager. God is encouraging us. God puts courage in us. Knowing that God is with us and that God loves us and God's got our back and that God goes out ahead of us to prepare the way, right? So we're surrounded. All around us is God's goodness and love and faithfulness and power to save and work for our good. And so we're not discouraged. We don't need to be intimidated. We don't need to be afraid. And when we are afraid, we don't have to listen to our fear. We can listen to the voice of love and these promises. Jesus gave us the same promise, right? I will never leave you or forsake you. I'm with you always, even to the end of the age, right? God knows. In our worst times, they're even more terrible if we think we're alone in them. And so knowing that God is with us, no matter what, is a real encouragement. I find courage when I would otherwise be immobilized or intimidated by fear, by worry, by what others think, or the fact that others criticize and resist and reject me. The love of God gives me courage to live the life God's called me to and to be me, because I think that's how we're all supposed to be. Uniquely ourselves, confident in God's love for us and the way we are and who we are. It's a part of God's plan. Our uniqueness and our similarities are all blessed by God's design. Our prayer focus today is for confidence in God's love for us. So where are you lacking confidence? What is it that you don't do because you're not confident enough? Maybe it's you don't speak in public. You don't play an instrument in front of others. Or you're like me, you don't sing in front of others. But if God is calling you to do that, then knowing that God loves you and that what other people think don't matter. Doesn't matter. What they think, it doesn't matter. What God thinks of us does matter. Knowing that God loves us, may we have confidence. May God's Spirit in us and over us lead and guide us into that place of confidence. It's because of God's love we can come boldly to the throne of grace, asking for what we need. Right? That word boldly is confidence. It's having fidelity within us and strength. Fide is from the word meaning inner strength. Confidence means belief in ourselves, and it gives us strength. So we believe that God is with us, and that gives us resilience. It gives us perseverance. It gives us endurance. It gives us courage. Lethabo Malachwa from Gauteng, South Africa, writes the devotion in the upper room today. And she writes about when she was very young. It doesn't say how old she is now, but she has such courage when she's young. I did not have that kind of confidence. I didn't have that faith in God when I was in 8th grade, but she does. The thought for us today, friends, is I can be confident with God by my side. Just like Moses was telling Joshua, be confident. Don't be intimidated. Don't be afraid. The Lord is with you. Don't be discouraged. Be encouraged because God is with us. Lethabo writes, in 2019, I was in 8th grade and new to my school. So this is 6 years ago. I felt like I had no friends. I was always quiet and alone, even during lunch breaks. One Friday, I went to school wearing a dress that looked old, like it was my grandmother's, but it wasn't. I wore it because all my clothes were in bad shape, and that dress seemed like the best option I had. But when I entered the classroom, my classmates burst out laughing at me. I had to fight back tears, but I knew God was with me. I prayed silently for strength and power. And then I stood up and told them to go ahead and laugh, but that I felt good in that dress. And I even twirled around to show them how confident I was in it. I have realized that this is my life, which I was given by God. I should do things that make me happy and stop doing things that don't make me happy just to please other people. In those instances, I'm fine with pleasing God alone. So that's confidence. She's fine knowing that God, if God's the only one with her and loving her, that's enough. And she doesn't need to do things just to make other people happy. May we all have that zest and enthusiasm for who we are in the life that God has given us. And let's live it fully today. This Wednesday, let's show up for our own life. Let's live fully alive in the grace and love of Jesus today. No apologies for the fact that God loves us and we're on the path of following Jesus. No turning back. He's with us all the way. Have a great Wednesday.